Okay. We're going to call this meeting to order. This is the meeting of the Oxford Area Cable Communications Commission Board meeting, and today's date is March 24th, 2025. And if we could please stand and pay our respects to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, and next up is roll call.
Garen,
Here.
Catherine,
Here.
John,
Here.
Mo here, Ed.
Absent with notice.
Okay, all accounted for. Next item on the agenda is approval of the agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Support?
Okay, we have a motion, it's been supported. Do we need roll call on that?
No.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, and that carries. Next item on the agenda is public comments on items not on the agenda. And unless we hear from the cameraman, he's good. Next up is approval of the minutes of the OACCC meeting from December 3rd of 2024, and that's on pages 3 and 4 of our packet.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from December 3rd, 2024 as presented.
Support?
Okay, there's been a motion, and it's been supported. I think we need roll call on that, right?
Nope.
No?
Only money,
Oh,
money and personnel issues.
okay, all right. All those in favor of approval of the minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And that carries. All right, we have several items under 7 bill review, A through F. If anybody wants to break it down, or these,
We're gonna have to do the amounts separately.
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
So 7A, we'll just go through it one at a time. 7A is the bill review for the 2024 expense bill review run for approval of the dates of 11/18/2024 and 12/30 of 2024. Those are on pages 5 to 8 of our packet.
I'll make a motion to approve the bill run in the amount of $40,776.30.
Did you say 776 or 766? Oh, well, actually,
Yeah, 766.30.
I thought 776.
I'm sorry, 776. Wait a minute, let me look at that.
776 is the amount for, or is
What
it
page is
$10?
that, Catherine?
Yep, 776, sorry.
I'll support.
okay, we've got a motion, it's been supported.
You can do all in favor with that.
We can?
Well,
No,
actually, no, Bowen, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we
Sorry.
need, roll call on that, please.
Yep.
Catherine,
yes.
Garen,
Yes.
John,
Yes.
Mo, yes.
Okay, that motion carries. And then item number 7B is the 2025 expense bill revenue bill run for approval. That's for the dates of 1/13 of 25 through 3/10 of 25. That's at pages 9 through 12 in our packet.
And I'll make a motion to approve the expense revenue bill run in the amount of $59,372.14.
Support?
Okay, we've got a motion and it's been supported. Roll call on that.
John,
Yes.
Mo, yes. Catherine,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes. Okay, that motion passes. Can we group these other ones?
There's some from,
Let's do C and D together.
yeah.
Items number 7C and 7D
Yep.
are the 2024 year-to-date revenue and expense reports through 12/31/24, and then the 2024 GL distribution reports for November and December of 2024. Those are pages 13 through 18.
I'll make a motion to approve 7C and 7D.
Is that like a receive and file?
That's receive and file.
Okay.
Support.
Okay, it's been moved and supported. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? And that carries. And then items number 7E and F are the 2025 year-to-date revenue and expense report through February 28th of 2025, and then the GL distribution reports for January and February of 2025, and that goes through pages 19 through 24.
I'll make a motion to receive and file 7E and F.
I'll support.
There's been a motion, it's been supported. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And that carries. Okay, next up is item number 8A. It is the Michigan Class Investment at page, dated 2/28/25 at page 25. I guess we'll just break these down.
I'll make a motion to receive and file the Michigan Class Investment as of 2/28/2025.
Support.
Okay, there's been a motion, it's been supported. I should be asking if there's any discussion on that. Anybody have any questions? Tell me, tell me if you're gonna speak up. All right, it's been moved and supported to receive and file. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That carries. Item 8B is the Oakland County Investment Pool, dated January 7th of 2025. That's at page 26 in our packet. We'll need a motion to receive and file.
I'll make a motion to receive and file the Oakland County Investment Pool as of January 7th, 2025.
Support.
Okay, we've got a motion that's been supported. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? And that carries. All right, now somebody can talk. On item 8C, it's the status on the House Bill 4965, and that's in Terry's hands.
And so, from what I understand from Mike Watsa, the attorney from Protect that's worked on this, it died in the House. And now that gives everybody an opportunity, including the author of the bill, to rewrite the bill. But it also gives Protect and Michigan, MTA, an opportunity to have language in it as well. So, and he said the very worst outcome he thinks would be at least we'd keep cable companies that are already in existence paying franchise fees.
So
Fingers
would-
crossed. We haven't heard anything else besides that. I don't know if the author is rewriting that bill. I don't know what's going on with it. That's all we've heard.
So now let's just wait and see.
Yep.
So when you say keep what we've already got, I mean,
AT&T, Charter, Comcast, franchise fees. We can't renegotiate PEG fees, so we're just keeping what we have so far.
so is Watson just like kind of observing and seeing what happens then and reporting back to you guys?
Yes, and there's also a lobbyist from Lake Orion who's got his eye on it and keeping Watson informed and keeping Lake Orion informed, who they're keeping us informed so far. There is an opportunity to, all of us, write our representatives. We can continue to do that and say, let's at least keep the rights of way franchise fees and PEG fees that we have for now. And that streaming uses the same service, same rights of way, and they're a video delivery service as well. So it would be Ruth Johnson and Josh Shriver that we can all contact and say, please keep an eye on it. Ruth is against, she's for franchise fees. She's also for streaming franchise fees. If nothing else, even charging $0.25 per streamer for each community. If the communities north of here loses those funds, they're in trouble. Like Leonard would be in trouble. So if we can appeal to those two at least to keep an eye on things and let us know what's going on, it'd be great.
Anybody have any questions for Terry on that? Okay. All right, thanks Terry.
Sure.
Okay, next up, a hot topic in our communities and everywhere in the world, in Michigan.
Yeah,
Is the
wow.
8D Earned Sick Time Act, and discuss the inclusion in the employee handbook, which is noted at page 27. packet.
So what we really need to do is just discuss putting language in our handbook. I mean, it's already gone through, it's already been signed by the governor, we have no choice. I tried to figure a lot of it into our budget.
The township, we already did.
You
put
did?
language in the handbook, so if you want to borrow.
Great,
I was
yeah,
just gonna say the same thing, yeah.
yeah, okay, great. And then maybe at our next meeting, we can adopt that into our addendum, into our
And
handbook.
that's what we did, an addendum, so
That's what I figured, yeah, okay.
Do you wanna
great.
send that to Terry?
I will send it to you.
I would love it,
I
thank
can
you.
send you what we did too, and it's
Yeah.
probably very similar.
Yep.
That way you can look at them.
Pick and choose, yeah, great, thank you.
Make my
Much
notes.
appreciated.
Okay, did anybody have any questions or anything on that? No? Okay. Number 9 is unfinished business, discussion of the next meeting date.
Just, are these still good dates for everybody?
Yeah, the next meeting date would be we decided we're gonna meet every other month,
Mhm,
and the next meeting date would be May 19th,
mhm.
week before Memorial Day. Does anybody have any issues with that?
That'll be May 19th.
Yeah.
I might or may not be here, but I might go to Santa Cruz, Washington.
Oh, nice.
I'm away, but I think it's the end of that week that I leave. Pretty sure it's the end of the week.
We can firm it up.
We can't make it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
It'd be crazy, but we could change the dates.
yeah, we could always, I mean, yeah, we can always try and modify if too many people are gonna be gone. I think I'm okay that day, so.
While we're on that subject, I would just want to thank everybody. And that's all I can say right now.
Yeah, it does seem like it's been a while since we've been together, although.
Yeah,
I know
thank you.
most of us have talked to you, so.
Much appreciated.
Well, it's good to see you back and
Thank you.
all of us in person.
Terry and I are gonna start sharing hospital.
Yeah, no kidding. That'd probably be cheaper, right?
Yeah.
Stop.
Okay.
No more, no more.
Okay, I think the next item of business is number 10A. It's the 2024 budget versus received revenue / expense
Right.
explanation. And Terry, you want to explain that?
Yeah, so we were, when I went line by line, we were down 43,000 in revenue, but in some cases we went up. Plus, we didn't spend as much as I anticipated spending, so we ended up only 23,000 short. And I hate to say only, but I initially, and I think I warned you all at our last meeting, I thought we were gonna be about 40 short. So, I think we did good as far as spending, but this is the explanation of why we're short on the 2024 budget, and I think, I checked with, Joe Madore, and he said I just needed to inform the board that we didn't have to make amendments
Is that because we pulled money from our other account, or is that?
from the general fund, or the general fund.
Okay. Do we just then anticipate, this 23,397 is a shortfall from what time period?
The whole year.
Oh, that's for the whole year.
Right, and I
Okay.
couldn't, I only get, by the time I do the first budget, which is when the township requires it, I only have 2, maybe, franchise payments. By the time I do our budget, I only have 3, so it was hard for me to guess what kind of shortfall. And because there were so many streamers coming on board in the last year, we lost a lot of people, unfortunately.
Okay.
So yeah, I just had no clue that we were gonna be as short as we were.
So now we've pulled a disbursement from the general fund and we're good for the budget for the year.
Correct.
And we'll be reassessing next year.
And I'm gonna keep a really close eye. So we should be getting our first franchise fees this month or next month
Right.
for this year. And that'll help me, I'll look back at what we got last year, same time, and if I need to make amendments, I'll let you guys know.
I'm wondering, the village did this, I don't know, we did a 5-year budget. We did 5 years of budget. So we
Yeah.
have what we're gonna get for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
You can discount what shortfalls and see how close we're gonna be.
I could do that. That's scary.
I know.
because so many people are going to streaming, and it all hinges on what our legislature decides to do. If the legislature doesn't feel like streamers should be charged for rights of way usage, I don't see that we will be in business for too much longer, not 5 years.
That's why I'd like to take a look and say,
Okay,
what
I'll
we
look
need.
at it. Yep, we'll try to scope it out.
Good luck with it.
Do you alone look at the budget, or do you have people that you talk to about it?
Dave and I,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Dave is, I can't live without Dave. He's
I was gonna say, because if there's, you need somebody else to like look at it together.
If you would like to too, that'd be great. So I made several modifications to even the 2025 budget, which is why you guys got so many copies. And it was because, number one, I was in the hospital and I waited so long to be able to do anything. But then I put it together, and then Dave would find something, and then we'd put it together again, and then I'd find something. And most of it was just fat finger mistakes, unfortunately, but it makes a big difference. It really does. So, yeah, if you, anytime you all want to come and talk to me about our budget, I would love it. It would be great.
Okay.
We can always use extra eyes, especially right now. It's just volatile,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
it is unfortunate, but at least we're set for the year now, and I guess just gotta look forward,
Right.
and plan accordingly.
Yep.
Okay, any other comments on that? All right, number 10D is 2025 budget amendments for approval. That's at page 32 to pages 32 to 34 in the packet.
I think it's a new printout, right?
Oh, yeah.
That was that handout that replaced the,
Yes, that's the handout. Because I put the wrong opening fund balance figure. Initially, when the one that got mailed out to you guys, I had an opening fund balance of $79,290, and it's actually $76,290. And it's, so the original budget that we approved in December, I adjusted the figures, and that's what this front sheet is, based on what our final number was from 2024. So, you approved, for example, and this was a big one, you approved 190,000 for wages, and I had to adjust it to 180. I
And
should
you're
have
doing
given
that so that you have a better balanced budget? Where are you taking the $10,000 away from, like in the salaries and wages? Or you're just,
We won't cover as much this year as
Got it,
we've
I
covered
see.
in the past.
I see.
And so I also plan on going to every board and letting them know the situation that we're in, and we will cover essentials. So the first month or so, we're still doing programming that we have been doing in the past, but I'm gonna readjust our programming schedule as well, like our community access, we probably won't do as many as we always have. There's a lot going on in Addison, and I'll talk to you about that. We've been doing quite a bit out there. Chuck does a show called The View from the Top. I think he's interviewed Catherine. He's interviewing leaders. And so I want to get rid of some of our other programming so we can continue to do that, so people know what's going on in the community besides the transparency of meetings.
Mm.
But yeah, we're making some big adjustments this year.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions on the handout that was given to us today on these amendments?
Make motion to approve the 2025 budget amendments as presented.
I'll support.
Okay, we have a motion that's been supported for the budget amendments that were handed out. Does anybody have any questions or any further discussion? And we need a roll call on that.
Yes.
Elmeth, yes. Catherine,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes,
John?
Yes.
okay, that motion carries.
Thank you, and I will definitely keep you all informed of any changes that we have to make. So far, we haven't had to, but.
Somebody move.
Somebody move.
And you.
There you go.
So far in the past, we really haven't had to make budget amendments because we were well within our budget, but, I'm gonna keep an eye on everything this year, especially after coming up 23,000 short last year, freaked me out.
Okay. All right, item number 10C is approval of the interlocal agreement with amendments. That's at pages 35 to 40, and Terry had emailed that out to us.
So I did get a notification from Attorney Watsa that within our interlocal, it says this agreement may be amended upon approval by each member municipality, which would be your representatives. The OACC may draft and offer amendments to this agreement to the membership municipalities for their approval, which we have to do anyhow because we need to get everybody to re-sign. So I will make them aware of the fact that we included that item D,
What page was it on?
second page. Item D.
36.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you already saw it.
So that addition was any member municipality which retains or withholds PEG fees for a period of 6 months or longer shall agree to suspend member municipality representative participation on this board until PEG fees resume.
Hey, we wouldn't have to come to meetings.
What'd you
See
say?
you guys next year.
I think you're looking at it entirely.
Yeah, right.
My bad.
So we need to approve this before it then goes to be presented to each municipality,
Correct.
correct? Okay, so I know this was emailed out, and Catherine and myself and Terry met, it seems like forever ago.
Yeah.
It really just didn't come up with much, other than a few questions and then this proposed addition. So does anybody have questions, comments, concerns?
When I went through, I thought it was a pretty good agreement to carry on with. When I went from the old one to the new one, the old one was good, and that's what this is based on.
Anybody else?
I have never heard any complaints from any community about this interlocal. And like I said, I will present it personally to each community and explain the situations that we're in and that we need to have this thing.
And it'll be a good chance for you to talk to them about
Funding.
the state of the cable commission, so.
Yes.
Yes.
So we need a motion then to approve this.
Yes.
Interlocal.
And I
as
would make
presented.
that a roll call too.
Yeah, okay.
I'll make a motion to approve the interlocal agreement with the amendments as presented.
I'll support.
Okay, we have a motion that's been supported. We need any further discussion on this? And if not, we'll need a roll call.
Catherine?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
you can start scheduling your appearances.
Yep, great.
And I did give Anson Township a heads up that this was coming, so.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
I feel like-
Oh, good.
Curtis knows too. Jeff and Curtis both know.
Okay,
Okay,
I was
great.
saying, I feel like Pauline knew, so.
I felt bad that it wasn't on time, but again, I was gone for a while.
Life happens. Okay, item number 11 on the docket is, or on the agenda, I should say, not the docket, report docket, is the manager's report.
Yeah, so I'm going to add a couple things. We're looking into obtaining a QR code for the YouTube channel, so that, and then we're going to pass out little flyers stating meetings, etc. Really important information. Also, one of the employees suggested that if we're in really bad shape, he suggested a GoFundMe page. I'm still chewing on that. Not a bad idea, but we're not that desperate yet.
Check into whatever, isn't GoFundMe where they take a percentage of what you raise?
Yeah.
Isn't it Give, Send, Go or?
Yeah, there's a couple different kinds.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, they do take a portion. And because we're a nonprofit, so some people consider us a government agency, but we're not. The funding comes from residents through the government agency to us. So I think that we could do it if we had to. There's a couple options that I've tossed around and I'll tell you about, when, you know, if we have to. That will save us for a couple of years, I think. But I have considered talking with the school to see if they can help. I know they're in page 2 though, because they lost some funding. Anyhow, those are the 2 add-ons, and then I don't know if you want me to go through all this, but it's from December on through. One thing, and I'm going to brag about Joe for a minute. The video instructor at the high school, and I think I gave you guys a heads up on this, he's always asking us if we can help them out, help the kids out. And Joe did how many weeks, Joe?
I was there for 3 weeks, but only six days overall.
Teaching them how to do a news production. So he straightened them out. And I'm really proud. And they want to do more work with us, like football or any of the sports. We're trying to coordinate that his third-year students, the seniors, will be camera for us. That will help save money for us, and it will help them. And Joe would take the lead on that. He's a good instructor, so I'm proud of that. We covered all the Christmas concerts. We did, oh my gosh, I can't remember how many, but
18.
at least.
Eight,
And
Did you sell some CDs to the parents? Don't you, is that where you make a recording and then
they
parents?
don't do that
Oh,
anymore.
they don't?
Unfortunately, they're not buying them because you can see them on YouTube.
Oh,
But we did, and it's in here somewhere, we did do a play for the Catholic Church again this year, and those parents do purchase CDs from us or the electronic link from us. And last year we made 800, was it? It was quite a lot. So, yeah, we're still doing that. They still ask us to do that. Let's see. We're also, in addition to regular programming through December, we did 35 extra events. OCTV was invited to cover the girls' dance team. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Competition, and that was the first. OCT was invited to cover the Emily City, I spelled that wrong too. Episcopal Church concert. And this is the second or third year that they've asked us to promote that, and it's really helped them. I've been to each one, and it's helped their audience grow, which is really nice. That's what we're here for. OCTV partnered with Orion Neighborhood Television again this year for the food drive. I wasn't able to because I was not here, but we then enlisted the DDA to help, which was really nice. The new director of the DDA took my place, and so she, so every year, the manager down there and myself do a couple programs, plus we send them our programming, Joe does it, and they air it all week long during the food drive, and then we get a chance to talk about Oxford and OCTV. Kelly did that for us, Kelly Smith, right? Not Kelly, Kimberly Smith. Sorry, I keep calling her Kelly. Let's see, I still continue to attend the community leadership meetings. They're very interesting, and everybody's kind of in the same boat that we are. I did tell them what was going on with franchise fees, that we were down. I already told you about HB House Bill 4965, that it failed. We have been invited by the Oxford Addison Youth Assistance Annual Luncheon for the second or third year in a row, and today we got an invitation to attend their awards for their kids that they give out this year. So I'm pretty proud of that they are including us. So I came back to, at the beginning of this month, I came back to work full time. We are going to do a survey to see exactly what people want from us and what they need. That'll help us, I think, slim our programming down a bit and cut our costs a little bit.
how are you gonna survey people?
Electronically.
Oh.
Well, and also, we have great luck at sporting events. So we'll hand out just a little sheet, like at the baseball games or the football games, and they're awesome about, heck yeah, we want to see you guys on TV. They're really good. We get a above average response. I think the response for surveys is 2%, and we got 12. So we did good. But that's because we were out there working it. We weren't depending on just the electronic. We were out with paper.
Mhm.
So we're going to do that again and see what's important. And it'll give us a chance to explain to the residents where our funding comes from, because people just, they still think it's a tax and they think we're part of the government. So it does give us a chance for the new people in the community, and I love being on that soapbox anyhow. So we started a 5-minute news update. So every other week, we're gonna shoot the news the half hour. We'll run that half hour for 2 weeks, but in the meantime, I will do a small 3-minute update to keep people updated on what's going on. Like today, there was, just outside of our borders, there was a double car chase. 2 cars were stolen on 75, or they were stolen from the auction on 69, and they were driving down 75 through our areas, and one guy crashed and the other guy. So I can update people what's going on with that, which is going to be fun, I think. And I think that's it. Our subscriber base hasn't reduced, which is really nice. And we're still getting about 10,000 views a month. And I'm really proud. I have to say this, I'm trying without crying. Proud of the crew that we have. They didn't miss a beat the whole time I was gone. Sorry. That's it. I'm done.
Well, that's a testament to good leadership by you too. So.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
And Dave
And Dave,
really worked very hard. They all did.
awesome.
Yeah.
Glad to have you back.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back. It's great. So I'm done.
Anybody have any questions for the last 4 months of activities? A lot.
I'd like to say,
Thank you. No.
All right, the next up on the agenda is the committee reports. Technical committee is Ed and to be determined, and he's not here, so I'm assuming there's nothing going on with the technical committee. You know of anything, Terry?
No, no.
Okay.
We're hoping not to have any technical issues because I really reduced the line item in the budget.
Personnel committee is usually end of the year.
Yep.
Done. Interlocal committee, since we're, I guess, an official
Yeah, we
committee
did that.
now.
We could take that off, I guess.
Yeah, that's
For
fine.
now, it'll be another 5 years that we have to do something.
Yeah, that's true. So nothing there, and then item 13, commissioner comments, anything, Mo?
nothing,
No.
missed all of you.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas,
Yeah, exactly.
Happy New Year,
Easter.
Martin Luther King Day, President's Day,
Yeah, it's crazy.
Thanksgiving, maybe, I don't really know what else I think we got.
Yeah, I don't have any comments, anything?
And no, it's good to see you guys.
Congratulations
Yeah,
on your
congratulations,
baby.
baby.
Thank you.
Number 3.
Yeah, you were just gonna be busy for some workers. I finally got my kids to the point where they're like,
Yeah.
they're starting to fly the coop. So it's like,
Independent.
you can start like repainting the walls in your house. Kind of a
Right.
nice feeling,
New furniture.
basically.
Yeah.
And carpet.
Yeah.
Okay, any comments from the public? This is the cameraman again. Anything from Joe? No?
Just a thumbs up.
Okay, good job there, Joe. I didn't even get to say hi to you at the township meeting the other night. I like left and I was like, I didn't say hi. How rude, sorry. Okay, then I guess with that, we will take a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, motion adjourned.
Thank you all so very much.
Okay.